right, as we continue with Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina, why did the full repeal fail when Republicans voted for that in 2015?
I think probably was thank you. Here's what I think happened is that everybody was worried about what replaces Obamacare if you repeal it. So I've answered both questions. So I talked to President Trump last night. He says this is really a beautiful concept. You repeal it and you replace it with something that's state-centric, more accountability, more voice for the consumer. So I've always believed that the replacement part has tripped us up. The other ideas, Sean, were better than Obamacare, but they were not fundamentally different. This is fundamentally different in terms of who delivers your health care and how it's delivered. It's a bureaucrat versus people in your own state. And that's what President Trump likes the most. And to my Republican colleagues, I'm the first to say that this is not a perfect bill. This is a block grant versus what I think will be over time socialism. Let's turn around. We can't go as far as we'd like in a new direction, but let's at least go in a new direction.
Do you think Mitch McConnell should get rid of the supermajority and cloture?
No, I don't, but that's not the issue here. We don't need 60 votes.
Yeah, but after September 30th, if this didn't pass, you would.
Well, here's what I'm saying. Since World War II, they've had the majority in the House, the Senate, and the presidency 5 times more than we have. You got to think about what happens tomorrow. But rather than talk about that, can I just say thank you for giving me a chance to express my voice on what I think is the biggest decision the Republican Party will make.
Well, I agree. That's it. All right, let me, because I know you're in an airport and I'm driving you nuts, but but I'll be honest, I don't really care. You're a public servant, so. But here's the most important. Here's the most important question. Listen.
Okay.
You have a lot of pull with John McCain. You have a lot of pull, and John McCain thinks that people like me should go straight to hell, as he said the first day back, which is really nice of him, and that's, I consider, a compliment. Yeah. And he considers people like Cruz a wacko bird. But putting all that aside, he did make this promise. You've been best friends with the guy. You gotta be able to tell me you can get McCain and Murkowski or Rand or somebody. Who are you need two? Who are the two going to be?
Sean, at the end of the day, we're going to vote, and all I can tell you is that I believe I've got a better idea than Obamacare by a factor of 10. And I didn't come on the show to beat anybody up. I came on the show to tell you that we've got a historic opportunity. No, I'm actually people who are listening.
I just want to make.
I think, John, here's what I think about Senator McCain. I think he believes in federalism. I think he likes bipartisanship, but I just don't see a pathway forward. There's no way Schumer can do anything major because the Democratic Party is going.
But you've talked to him. What has he said to you? What has he said up to now?
Well, he's looking at it, and let me tell you what he said. I like the concept of Graham Cassidy with Governor Ducey. And let me say, Scott Walker's been a hero here, but Governor Ducey from Arizona came on board, and that really helped a lot because he believes this will work for Arizona. So we're going to vote. The roll will be called, and everybody will be held accountable. And I look forward to the debate. I am so excited, finally, as a Republican, to have something that I'm for, not just against Obamacare. And let me tell you, they're scared to death. Do you think President Obama would come out against this bill if he didn't think it had a chance?
Oh, listen, I agree with you.
Dan Sullivan's been obvious.
What is
Lisa Murkowski, we had a really good talk with her. Alaska is a unique state. It's about 50% more per patient cost because there's so few people in such large territory. We're trying to be fair to Alaska and give them what they need because they're just so different.
Right.
I'm excited. I think
you think it's going to pass. You think this is going to pass?
I really, with the president behind it, I talk to President Trump like 3 times a day. Mike